treat, right? And opposite styles as well.
Yes.
Denver coming in at 5-1, the Colts coming in at 6-0, and they can score. And the Broncos coming in, especially at Mile High, where they hadn't allowed a touchdown all season. So here we go. How would this thing turn out for Mike Shanahan and the Broncos, who have allowed only 2 touchdowns all year? Jake Plummer. And a different receiver here. David Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey's Kircus catches a 45-yarder. And that puts up Plummer, who was on his game today, Tom. 16 yards to Ron Smith, passing the Hall of Famer Steve Largent, 12th all-time on the receiving list. And then Plummer, touchdown. Broncos lead it 7-3. Later in the second quarter, the Colts are excited about the rookie running back Joseph Adai, but that Denver defense stood tall, and the Colts finding tough sledding early, especially here when Adai, even on the pass, gets it again, Tom. Broncos defense standing up.
Yeah, bending but not breaking. What they've been doing all year, Boom. You can't get into the end zone.
7-6, the Colts get a field goal in that series. Jake Plummer reaches out, picking up a first down. Tick, tick, tick. Minute 10 to go in the half. Later in the half, 27 seconds to go. Plummer to Javon Walker. Boy, the good teams do this late in each half, and the Broncos lead at 14-6. You figured, the Colts are going to finally fall for the first time this year. Not so fast, Quickstraw. Manning to Reggie Wade. Stately Wade Manor out of the back cave. 12-yard touchdown, 14-13.
Yeah, runs a seam right between Darren Williams and John Lynch. You can see right there. It looks like Darren's looking for some help inside. Doesn't come, but you don't know exactly what the coverage is. Somebody missed it, though.
Plummer then sacked. Big play here later. Third, Dwight, Freeney, and Cato. June, ball loose. They review it, and they say the ball was out before Plummer essentially had his derriere hit another player or the ground. Colts take over, and let's see, guys set the touchdown record for passes a couple of years ago. You think from 8 yards out, Peyton Manning might throw one? You're right. Reggie Wade, 5 yards, 20-14 Indianapolis.
Yeah, can't give this team the short field. And take another look at it here. Going to run kind of a seam post. Reggie Wayne does. And you can see Darren looks like he's waiting for the flat route to come to him. John Lynch jumps it as well. Somebody, again, missing the coverage.
So it was Champ Bailey a lot in the game on Marvin Harrison. So you see where Peyton is going. Meanwhile, Cecil, Sapp, 28 yards down to the Indianapolis 1-yard line. Denver running the ball in the second half, and the Colts couldn't stop that. That's been the Colts' bugaboo despite their undefeated record. And Mike Bell ding-dongs his way into the end zone. He had 2 TDs. Broncos back on top, 28-23. Under 7 minutes to go. Manning feeling it. Wayne, 28 yards. Later in the drive, Manning consistently going to Wayne. On Williams, the number 1 pick of a year ago, that's 6 yards. Then Manning, Wayne. Can they do it again? You betcha. 14 yards, about 5 minutes to go. More audibles on the line, Peyton. And Denver is different this year, Tom.
Well, you know, if you watch them all day, they were vanilla in the sense that they never moved. There was never any disguise to it. Let the athletes play. And boy, did Peyton Manning do his thing.
And on 3rd and 2, pump fake to Reggie Wayne ahead of Darren Williams again. Touchdown, 29-28. Manning 5 of 6 on the drive. So up 1. Tony Dungy likes to go for 2. And guess who? Manning, Wayne. So really kind of 6 for 7 on that drive. Colts lead by a field goal, 3.5 to go, 31-28. Here comes Denver. Charging. Boy, look at the gaping holes. Look at the move. What? That Bell makes. Gets pushed out of bounds. Finally at the 32-yard line after a 48-yard pickup. 3rd and 9 Denver, 2-minute warning. Plummer avoids pressure. He has time. Just not enough mustard on it, but still in field goal range, avoiding the sack. Jason Elam, 49 yards. You think, oh, yes, of course. Good. 49 yards. Tied at 31 with a minute 49 to go. What could possibly happen? Peyton Manning gets the ball. That's what happens. Tight end Dallas Clark up to the 44. Adam Vinatieri, warm up. We might need you. 52 seconds left. Manning to Wayne to the 36-yard line. 13-yard pickup. Manning 5 for 5 in this drive. 6 seconds to go. Vinatieri from 37. And look where this goes. Right down the middle. If you put those skinny uprights there that they use in practice, it would have been good. Jake Plummer said, we saw Peyton Manning, we saw Adam Vinatieri. They've done this before, they'll do it again. And a great ball game ends up the Colts' way, 34-31. The Indianapolis Colts are the only team to start 7-0 in consecutive seasons or better. The only other team to do it, Curly Lambeau's Packers, 1929, 1930, 1931.
Our game plan going in was to play our defense and really rush the passer and then react to the run. And I thought they did a very good job of getting Peyton Manning the time needed, and obviously you give Peyton a little time, he's going to make some plays.
This is where Coach Dungy is so great because, he just kind of reminds you of things. I mean, 2-minute drill, they get a field goal, and, you just had a good touchdown, but they responded, and he says, hey, it's a minute 50, you got 3 timeouts, we got plenty of time. You don't have to get very far for Vinatieri. And that just enters into my mind, and so you see my first play, instead of coming out and throwing deep and, I take a check down to a die, I go to Dallas, we get a sideline to Reggie, and it's just methodical. That's where Tony just kind of keeps everybody calm, even myself, and just those good little reminders. But with a guy like Vinatieri, you don't take him for granted. I mean, and he goes out and makes them, but you sure feel confident that he's going to make it.